Hello friends, greetings of the day. Welcome to the online session of Business Economics. In these sessions, we are learning chapter number 1, that is Nature and Scope of Business Economics. In that, we are learning unit number 2, that is titled as Basic Problems of an Economy and Role of Price Mechanism. Now let us learn the second kind of economic activity, that is socialist economy. As we know that socialist economy is the economy in which all the factors of production are owned by the government and all the decisions related to production and price will be taken by the government only. This kind of concept of economy was propounded. Propounded means first developed by Karl Marx and Frederic Engels. Do remember the name of these two people, Karl Marx and Frederic Engels. They had first initiated the concept of socialist system of economy under their book, which was published in 1848. The book is titled as the Communist Manifesto. The Communist Manifesto was published in 1848, and this is written by Karl Marx and Frederic Engels. Under this book, they had given the concept of socialist economy. A socialist economy is also called command economy or a centrally planned economy. Do remember these names also because they are very much important for the MCQ purpose. Socialist economy, which is also known as command economy or a centrally planned economy, because everything is planned by the central government. All the resources are under the hand of government and government will make all the decisions. That is why it is known as centrally planned economy. Under a socialist economy, production and distribution of goods are aimed at maximizing the welfare of the community as a whole. As we know that under capitalism, maximization of profit was the main motive, but in socialism, maximization of welfare of the community is the main motive. So this kind of economy wants to bring equality among all. It wants to create a welfare of every individual of the economy. Now let us learn the characteristics of socialist economy. It has collective ownership. That means private ownership of the factors of production is not possible. Collective ownership means the whole country is the owner of the resources and the state, that means government, is representative of this ownership. It means that all the resources will be collectively under the ownership of the government. Economic planning. Here the government will plan out the economic activities. Government will prepare the plans related to all the sectors. Government will prepare the plans for the primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. According to the planning made by the government, all the three sectors will progress. Absence of consumer choice. The government has not given right to the consumer's choice. Government will decide what to produce, and whatever is produced by the government, consumers will have to purchase that product only. Consumers have no freedom to make choices. Relatively equal income distribution. Under capitalist economy, we know that there was inequality among the people, but socialist economy tries to create equal distribution of the income and it tries to bring equality among all. Minimum role of price mechanism or market forces. Under capitalist system, the market mechanism was the main role, but in socialist economy, market mechanism or price mechanism is having very much minimum role because all the decisions will be taken by the government. The interaction of demand and supply is not given importance, but the decisions will be made by the government only. Absence of competition. Because all the factors of production are owned by the government, there is no competition among the individuals. Whatever decision is taken by the government, everyone is bound to follow all those decisions. So competition cannot take place in this kind of economy. Erstwhile USSR. USSR is United States of Soviet Russia. Erstwhile means before, ancient. The ancient USSR was having the example of socialist economy. In today's world, there is no country which is purely socialist. North Korea, world's most totalitarian state, is another prominent example of socialist economy, but it is also not a pure socialism. Other examples are China and Cuba. These all are the examples of socialist economy, but they are also not pure socialism because some characteristics of capitalism are also existing in this kind of economies. Now, merits of socialism. Merits means good points of socialism. The first is equitable distribution. As we know that under socialism, government tries to create social equality. There is equal opportunity for all, and this creates economic and social justice. Rapid and balanced economic development can be possible because under this kind of economy, the economic development is planned by the government, and according to the planning of government, the whole economy will function. As a result, the faster economic development is possible. Socialist economy is a planned economy. Because it is centrally planned by the government will always try to avoid the wastages. Government will strictly prepare the plans and it will try to avoid the competition. So the wastage of resources on the advertisement and sales promotion can also be removed. In planned economy, unemployment is minimized because everyone will have the right to work and government will provide employment to every person. So unemployment is minimized. Business fluctuations. Business fluctuations, that is a boom and recession, can also be minimized, and government will always try to bring stability in the economy. The absence of profit motive helps the community to develop a cooperative mentality and avoids the class war. Class war means the conflict between the owners and the laborers, the conflict between the rich and the poorer. Such kind of conflicts are not seen in this socialist economy because there is no profit motive, there is the motive of equality, there is the profit of a motive of welfare, and as a result such kind of cooperative mentality is developed. Everyone is ready to help the others and there is no conflict among rich and the poor because there is equality. Socialism ensures right to work and minimum standard of living to all the people. Under socialism, right to work is ensured. That means everyone will get the work and according to their work, the minimum standard of living will be possible. That means everyone will be given certain amount of income which is required for maintaining their living standard. Under socialism, laborers and consumers are protected from exploitation by the employers and monopolies respectively. That means the government is the owner of the whole economy, and as a result government will try to protect the people from the exploitation. Government will try to protect the laborers from the exploitation, and government will try to protect the consumers from the exploitation of monopoly. There is provision of comprehensive social security under socialism, and this makes citizens feel secure. As you know that government will try to create economic welfare of all the people, and government will provide security to all the people. As a result, people feel more secure under this kind of economy. Now let us learn the demerits of socialism. The first demerit is, under socialism there is predominance of bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is a system of too much formalities, the resulting inefficiency and delays, because government is having the ownership of all the resources. All the decisions will be taken by the government only, and government takes too much time, or it includes so many formalities in making the decision. As a result, the decisions are delayed and there is inefficiency created. Moreover, there is corruption also, because in government departments we also see so much corruption. Red tapeism means including so many formalities. And favoritism means those people who are your relative or who are your knowns will be given more chance of passing the documents or of completing the work. So favoritism is seen in this kind of economy. It restricts the freedom of individuals, as there is a state ownership of material means of production. As we know that all the factors of production are owned by the government, and individuals are not having any ownership of the factors of production. It means that the freedom of individual is restricted. Here individuals are not free to start their own business activities or to start their own economic activities. So freedom is restricted under this economy. Socialism takes away the basic rights such as right to private property. As we discussed here also, the private ownership of property is not possible under this economic system, and as a result it prohibits the basic right of private ownership of property. It will not provide necessary incentives to hard work in the form of profit. It means that those people who work harder will also get the nominal amount which is decided by the government. The person who does not work at all will also be provided with the nominal amount decided by the government. It means that the people will be discouraged to work harder, because everyone will get equal amount. The person who works harder will also get the same amount, and the person who does not work hard will also get the same amount. So the hard work is not encouraged under this kind of economic system. Administered prices. Administered prices means the prices that are determined by the government. These prices are not determined on the basis of demand and supply, are not determined on the basis of negotiation between the buyers and sellers. Rather, they are determined by the government. So the chances of cost calculation are very much minimum under this kind of price mechanism. State monopolies created by socialism will sometimes become uncontrollable. State means here the government, because government is having the supreme power, is the superior. There is a chance that the government may create monopoly of its own, and such kind of monopoly may become uncontrollable sometimes. Under socialism, the consumers have no freedom of choice, as we know that the decision related to production will be taken by the government only, and as a result consumers have no choice. Whatever is produced by the government will be purchased by the consumer have no right to make selection. No importance is given to the personal efficiency and productivity, because as I said before, those people who are efficient will also get the same amount, those who are not efficient will also get the same reward. So people are not encouraged for their efficiency. The extreme form of socialism is not at all practicable. In real life, we cannot see the complete socialism anywhere. Some degree of socialism can be seen with some degree of capitalism also. So these are all about socialism. Thank you.